What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Nirvana. Yes, indeed, Nirvana Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi-bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Andrew Zolot, and it was also the winner of the Premier Tier Patreon Request Prioritization Poll, winning with 54% of the vote, moving up from number 773 in the queue, straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to the song by Nirvana called Oh, the Guilt. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, yeah, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Incesticide23, okay? And the video has 777,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Nirvana, Oh, the Guilt, lyrics. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
That's why it sounds dissonant. Okay, so what key are we in? A? I think we're in A.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yep, that's it. I had a feeling that was it. Okay, all right, so here's what's happening. We're in A, right? And for the verses, we are literally going A to G sharp, A to G sharp, A to G sharp. That's it. We're literally going down to the 7, okay? Or, and the thing is, we're going down just, seriously, we're only going down a semitone. So it's not just going down to the 7, it's going down to the major 7. It's weird. Or we could go up. You take your pick. It sounds like they're going down to me. Now here's the thing. You go to the chorus, and we're going root, using the 7 as a pickup, and we're going down a full step from that 7 to the major 6, right? Now from the major 6, we're going up a flat 5 to the minor 3. So 1, major 6, minor 3. And from the major 6 to the minor 3 is a flat 5. That's where the dissonant sound's coming from. Because when you resolve from that minor 3, it feels very natural going from the minor 3 back down to the root again. That's interesting. I don't know if that was the mindset and the thought pattern that Kurt Cobain had. I very seriously doubt that he sat there and went, okay, well, we're going to go from the root down to we're going to go to the major 6. Now, what would sound really dissonant with the major 6? Probably the minor 3, because that would be the flat 5. I very seriously doubt that was his thought. He probably was just messing around and went, oh, that sounds really cool. You know, we call those happy little accidents. It was not meant to be. It was not thought out like that. It just happened. And they took it and they ran with it. Is there anything wrong with that? No, there have been a lot of great songs that have been written off of happy little accidents. You know, there have been. There have been a number of bands who have been interviewed about their big hit song. What was your vision for coming up with this hit song? And you can see the look of the band members' faces like, what do we say? Are we going to really say we were just messing around and we just happened to come across this? No, they're going to come up with some, explanation, obviously. But the truth of the matter is, and they've said this in interviews that have not been on Good Morning America or whatever, but you'll see them in more candid interviews, like behind the scenes. And people are asking, look, be honest with me, level with me. How'd you really come up with that? And you'll hear them go, that was an accident. We were just messing around and we just happened to come up with this riff and we liked it. So we worked with it, I have a feeling that's what happened here. Does it sound bad? No, it's dissonant, yes, but it resolves. It always resolves back to the root. And going from that minor 3 back to the root, very natural transition. So it works out very smoothly. Happy little accident indeed. and the fourth in there, from the minor 3 to the 4, resolve into the root. That makes it sound even smoother, actually. It's funny the things you can come up with if you just keep your eyes and ears open and you have those happy little mistakes and those happy little accidents, and the next thing you know, you've written a song around it. It's funny how that happens. And believe me, I've been in several bands where we have written songs that were based off of happy little accidents, and they turned out being some of our most popular songs. It's funny how that happens. Anyway, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Nirvana with Oh, the Guilt. This was a request from Andrew Zolot, and it was also the winner of the Premier Tier Patreon Request Prioritization Poll, winning with 54% of the votes, moving it from number 773 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. There's really not a lot to talk about that I didn't already talk about during the reaction, so we're gonna do our best to keep this short and sweet because there's really no reason to drag it out. So let's start with the score. On a scale of 1 to 10, believe it or not, I'm gonna give that a 6.2. Yeah, 6.2. Believe it or not, I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, so first things first, a 6.2. What does that mean? Well, a 6.2 is actually a pretty good scale. It's getting a pretty good scale rating. It's also getting 3 out of 5 stars, and it's getting, believe, this is the part that's really gonna blow your mind. It's also getting a B- letter grade, a B-, not a C, not a D, a B-. Who would have thought? Now, how in the world did I come to this score? So glad you asked. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and, stroke Nirvana fans' egos and say, oh, this is the most amazing song I've ever heard in my life, and it's so impressive, it's so amazing, it's so incredible. No, I'm not. Listen, the verse is literally root, major 7. Root, major 7. It's literally a semitone. Look, I don't care who you are, that's not impressive, okay? That's literally going onto a piano and playing E to F, or B to C, B to C. It's literally a semitone. That's all it is. So I'm not going to sit here and blow things out of proportion and go, oh, it's the most amazing and most incredible song I've ever heard. It's pure genius. Oh, it's the most amazing, incredible, wondrous, marvelous, magnificent song ever. No. No, it's not. No. It sounded fine. It worked. It sounded good, but I'm not going to sit here and blow things out of proportion. I will say the chorus was interesting. Root. You go down to the 7 as a transition, but then from there you go down a full semitone down to the major 6. And from the major 6, you go up to the minor 3 to create dissonance by creating that flat 5 integer. And the funny thing is, transitioning from the minor 3 back down to the root, it's a very natural transition. And then further on in the song, we went from the flat 3 up to the 4. Now, from the 4 to the root, that's an even more natural transition. It's even more appealing to the ear. It sounds even better. So, now here's the thing. Do not try to tell me for 1 second that that was Kurt Cobain's plan. Don't sit there and try to tell me that he sat there with a sheet of tablature paper or a sheet of staff paper and go, okay, let's see. Integers. What's going to make, let's see, if I go from the root down to the flat 7, that's a 1 semitone. I want to go down a minor 3rd, but that'll take me down to the major 6. Now, from the major 6, how do I create dissonance? Best way, easiest way to create a flat 5. What's the flat 5? Oh, look at that. It's the minor 3rd of the root. Let's do that. And then let's transition from the minor 3rd down to the root again to resolve. And let's take a step further. Later on in the song, we're going to go from the flat 3 to the 4, then from the 4 to the root. Don't even try to tell me for 1 second that that was his plan, okay? No, it wasn't. Give me a break. This was, I am like 99% sure, this is what we refer to in the music industry as a happy little accident. And you would be amazed how many hit songs have been written with happy little accidents being at the core of it. Now, granted, from that core, you expand out and you grow on it and you make it bigger and you take it in other directions. But it all started off with that happy little accident, which is what I'm willing to bet happened here. So, but here's the thing. Like I said, there have been a number of hit songs that have been based off of happy little accidents. Was this a hit song for them? I very seriously doubt it, but it's not a bad song. It is not bad at all. Believe it or not, I think it's pretty good. And that's coming from me. So, no, I believe it or not, I had no problem with the song. None. Even the vocals. The vocals were out. Yes, they were out. They were intentionally being done like that on purpose to fit the context of the song, to fit especially with the dissonance. So it makes sense. It sounded good. So I gotta give it to him. I do. I'm not gonna sit and go, oh, this deserves a 9.9. No, no, it does not. But it absolutely does deserve that pretty good score of 6.2. So, let's wrap things up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got a, believe it or not, we got a 6.2, which is a pretty good scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.